If it's your first time here, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. I have been kind of just thinking about this. I talked about this on my TikTok, of how women are sold fitness the same way that men are sold fitness. However, I've noticed that women, hardworking women, are sold fitness the same way it's sold to lazy men. And this is extremely corrosive to a woman's well-being. And I know the idea of what a woman is extremely political these days, but I'm talking about the traditional feminine woman. And just because that might not be you doesn't mean that women like me don't exist and women don't desire to be seen and felt as a traditional feminine woman. Through that, I know that there's been a lot of mistakes that women make because they look down upon themselves after trying so hard to uphold standards that weren't meant for them in the first place. And I'd love to hear your opinions on this. Hey bestie, hey Mo F. So let me know how you feel. Welcome everybody. Hey everybody. I hope everyone's having an amazing day so far. I'm actually about to go to the gym myself. But this idea has been coming up in my mind because I'm very focused on understanding the kind of woman I want to be. I'm 24, and so there's a time I feel in my life right now that I have to be in practice the woman that I want to show up as in this world for the rest of my life, because things kind of solidify, your brain kind of solidifies near your 30s. And so I'm taking this as an opportunity to share my thought processes and what I've seen from being on the masculine side of weight loss and fitness, and what I've learned and how I hope to help other women that were in the same shoes that I was in, that were burnt out and living in masculine shoes, feel safe and feel less crazy about desiring a luxurious lifestyle. Because let's be honest, fitness and luxury go hand in hand. It really does. When you think about it, when you think about a fit person, they're never broke. Right? When you think of what does a fit person look like, they also look financially fit. They look, in your head, well rested. But that doesn't sell, does it? The idea that you are not worthy sells most with the public. Because that shame is something that's deep-rooted in the public self-conscious. Subconscious, self-conscious, subconscious. So why, when we desire a healthy lifestyle, we have to reject the idea of being the soft, feminine woman as well? We have to do it in a hard, manly way, where if you don't have blood, sweat, and tears and you're not running yourself into the ground every single time you work out, you're not working out hard enough. You're not going to see the results that you're looking for. What are the results that you're looking for? In the grand scheme of things, would you want to be a fit person living the exact same lifestyle that you're living it? Or does all of your surroundings change? Are you also up-leveling your environment? Are you also up-leveling your bank account? How are you up-leveling it? Is your work life going to be harder, Or is it going to be more enjoyable and relaxing? After you work out, are you going to feel fulfilled, or are you going to feel desperate for a break? Are you going to work out every single day and bleed and grit your teeth and force yourself out of bed because this is what you have to do? Or are you going to go to the gym in a joyful way? I'm so excited to work out today. I mean, I might not feel like it, but like I know it's going to be good at the end of the day. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. All right, I'm going to be reading some things that you guys said. Can you film another video with you working out? Also, would you do a what I eat in a day for a week? I could totally do that. Can you do calories as well? Calories depends on your own body type, my love. And I'm a smaller size. So if you guys would like to do coaching, I do have that opportunity available for you guys. If you want to get down to the nitty-gritty, I don't count my calories. Like a soldier. Yes, like a soldier. How do you guys feel about that? This is true. Sometimes when I don't feel like working out, but when I go, I feel so much better after I work out. Let me know your opinions on this. I would like to know how people worked out and maintained weight before numbers were involved. Since when did we stop trusting our own intuition? Since when did we have to rely on what the numbers say instead of relying on our intuition, which is something that women are, made to do? Since when did we stop doubting what we know is best for ourselves? It's the idea that you're too stupid to know what you're supposed to do that's really getting me. I really want to get, I don't know if I'm truth seeking here. But what happened? Processed foods, yeah. It all got complicated when we got complicated. I'm not focused on a number. I'm focused on getting back to being active as I once was. I love that. However, if I make a video of me eating food or like what I eat in a day and I don't have a calorie count, it devalidates the what I eat in a day. This video is nonsense. Why would you even do this if you don't give me the calories? Regardless of GMOs and everything and all these other things, let's just be serious. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Most people are numb to their body. Most women resent having their period because it means they have to rest. Most people are trained to not feel themselves because it gets in the way of being a robot. Is it bad that I count calories and I'm happy with it? No, that's not bad. But what was life like before calories? Everybody was a lot healthier, weren't they? The general public, after some adjustments, were naturally thinner before we became and had a healthier mental health before numbers were introduced. When did numbers become mandated? Because they know humans are obsessed with numbers. They know it. We are obsessed with numbers. Numbers rule our world. So they gave the woman the scale, and they gave her some calories to track, and they told her, don't trust your stomach, trust these numbers. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it, but fitness for women sounds kind of messed up. The way that it's built just makes me upset. It says don't trust yourself. You can't make the right decisions for your body. You don't know your body. You don't know what you're supposed to do. The lack of support of I'm looking for these words, but I can't find them. But it's like they totally make you feel like a baby in all of this. There's never a, yeah, you can figure it out. You got this. You can listen to your body. You can awaken. And it starts with a numbed up body. It starts with a numbed up body, and then it is supported by propaganda around, you have no idea what you need. And this is hard, and this is difficult, and it's supposed to be difficult, and you're supposed to suffer, and it's supposed to be painful. You know? It's just so interesting. So I lost my period for 7 months and thought it was a good thing because it meant I could work harder. It's back now, and I'm grateful when I get it. I think that made sense when he was growing up. When we were growing up, we never counted our calories. Why do we count them now? I believe because there's so many videos and TV shows and diet plans that say we have to. Everyone pushes a plan. Intuition isn't introduced because that's not how they push their plan. Exactly. Women's health just is in the garbage. It's in the trash can. It's in the absolute trash can, because women's health is never mixed in with women's spirituality and the essence of a woman. And I refuse to continue to live my life that way. The reason why I'm like, yes, you can count your calories to help wake up your body and to help unnumb your body, but you cannot keep on thinking that you have to depend on a scale and you have to depend on an app in order for you to see progress. Like, how stupid can we get? How dumb can you get? Like, it's enabling you to continuously doubt yourself. Do you plan your workouts around your cycle? Yes, I do this now. And it has changed my life. And it sucks because I didn't start doing this until I got my cycle again, because I was able to work through everything whenever I was on birth control. I got my period again. I started, my period week is a completely different week compared to every other week of my life. Because that is when I have to give myself that sacred space. Women are very holy. We are holy beings. And if we do not rest, we make awful decisions. We make very bad choices for our well-being. We disrespect our womanhood and it bites us in the butt. We wanna blame the whole entire world, other than I'll blame the whole entire world for our lack of knowledge. Our people perish because of their lack of knowledge. I made this TikTok earlier today and I was like, y'all know I got eggs inside of me? When's the last time you thought about your eggs? You thought about your eggs, bestie, and how you have human eggs that'll hatch humans, metaphorically? Like, you got eggs in you. Not saying that that's your only divine purpose, but wow. Like, whoa. Like, you got eggs. Like, I got eggs. That's precious. As someone that wants children, I'm like, oh my gosh, I am holding inside of me at this point right now all of any future offspring that I will have. This is so interesting. As someone that genuinely desires to have babies, this is it. This is the ship. This is the mothership, literally. Who am I to treat it with anything else other than the utmost respect and delicacy? Once I started to understand and made these connections, I was like, the lack of respect for the woman's body and the lack of support towards a woman valuing not only her weight, like valuing her health in general, making sure that she is of a healthy weight, not just for maybe her future kids. If that doesn't resonate with you, okay. But just how unique she is in the grand scheme of humanity, like, period. Like, being a woman is so special. Since when did we resent everything that made us who we are? Please stop. Maybe I'm not making sense right now. Maybe I'm talking in circles, but baby, what is on your lip? What's on your lip? What is that on your lip? I don't count calories. I eat everything with portion control and with the help of the Band app until my body. Yay, I love it. The Band app is fun. I'm 14 and I started to gain weight because I am growing, and a lot of insecure people told me I should lose weight, and that's the worst. Is this spiritual? Is this spiritual? It feels spiritual. Being a woman sounds like a very spiritual experience. There's just so much pain harbored inside of us, is there not? And if you aren't careful, you will be consumed by it and you become pain. You can become pain, and everything around you is the manifestation of that. And your fitness and the way that you take care of yourself, that's a huge responsibility that a lot of us aren't willing to take on. And I say huge responsibility, but I really mean a sacred and wonderful and unique. It's so sacred, it's so special to be a woman and to take care of yourself. I'll get emotional for that one. There is nothing like being a woman and loving yourself for it. There's so much hate around everything that is femininity, everything that is womanliness. The rest that we require, the sway in our hips, the way that we dress. I'm tired of being seen as a problem, especially by other women. Like, what are you doing? Is anybody with me on this? Like, women are so cool. And like, yes, I am a traditional woman. Like, I'm a classy traditional Southern woman. I'm classy and sassy. I do have tattoos. I do enjoy the finer things in life. I think that makes me a fun person. It's just part of my personality, and I'm not going to change it for anybody. But the spiritual side of all of that is amazing. I love it. And I love men, and I love what they bring to the table, but I'd be stupid to think that I am a man and I can handle everything a man can handle. I can't. I am not a man. And I love men for being able to do what they do and what they bring to the table, which they bring a lot to the table. To my man haters out there, I hope you never have sons. I hope you never have sons, ever. Because a man has a desire to do what a man does, and they have a quest for money and power and all these things, and they're good at it, and you do that, and they do it so well. And I love men for it. And I don't hate women that desire that as well, but it's just not me. Like, I would rather somebody else do all that. No, I'm good. I don't need to work myself to the bone to feel worthy. I just exist, and that's all that needs to be done. But I exist with myself. And I think that's where the narrative gets kind of stopped. It's like, I just have to exist, and then but you still exist for other people. You don't exist and love your own essence, your genuine essence, the you in your head that you really want to be. You avoid her. Why? What is this? What is this? If you, okay, and I'm speaking to a very particular group of women. This might not be you, bestie. And this is something I have to say because I did curate an audience in my masculine. I curated a lot of you guys out of masculine energy, and this is why I've been so nervous to share content and to be my genuine self, because I've matured. I've grown out of it. I'm done with that life. I'm over it. I'm actually not that at all. I've made so many mistakes in my masculine on my weight loss journey. I've made so many mistakes. And now that I see it from the feminine aspect, and I teach this now, I didn't know I taught it this way, but it works so much better, I promise you, where you attract and seduce your weight loss, you attract and seduce a healthy lifestyle, you attract and seduce with your womanly charm, all the things that you desire in this world unapologetically, and you don't see it as an issue because you don't have to show an ounce of skin, baby girl. You just be your playful, fun, exciting, and inviting self if that's genuinely who you are. It's princess consciousness. It's princess consciousness. It's the ability to own all of your uniqueness without having to have a man by your side in order to be royalty. And also without having to have a kingdom of your own to feel valuable. You just are. And everyone loves you for it because you take care of your talents and you know the rules of your life. You accept the rules of your life. You have standards for the way that you present yourself. You don't have a problem with the authority that might be around you. You accept the help that's around you. Too many Merediths, if I'm brave, I had the chance to change your fate, would you? They made that story as propaganda because a woman is powerful when she understands that she can't do everything. And that's maturity to me. Maturity is owning what you're good at and what you're bad at, and what you want and what you don't want. And as a mature woman of myself, this is the way that I woman. This is the way that I woman, and I woman like a traditional woman. And the only people that hate on this are women that only accept femininity from a drag queen. And it's just not okay anymore. I refuse to continue to be judged by insecure women. that can't accept my love and light and my also desire for being seen as the attention grabber in the room. And being able to ease my way into fitness, and it gets to be easy for me. It does. It gets to be easy for you too, though. You know what I'm saying, bestie? That's all I wanted to say. Did I say too much? I'm back in Louisiana, and when I tell you I'm better than ever, it's not an understatement. To some of y'all, I might be a bit much, and to y'all, I say, ooh, that sucks. But I am no longer in my masculine. That lifestyle reeked of poverty. It reeked of codependency. It reeked of desperation. It reeked of never being happy and never being satisfied. No matter how much you progressed in your life, you cannot celebrate your wins because you didn't even think you were worthy of it in the first place. Your value came from the validation of those who never really cared about you and what you're doing in the first place. So long as, you don't outshine them, you're doing okay. Everything's a competition. I don't compete. I just am. And if they're mad, they're mad. It gets to be easy. I listen to my body. It's not confusing to know when I'm full. It's not confusing to know when I'm drinking too much wine. I'm probably having too much ice cream. I know why, because I'm attentive to my vessel, because my vessel is the main thing that I should be concerned about. Kelby, you're the best. I always get excited when you send me money. It's so everything. I hope you're having a great day. I love this message you're giving. Thank you. I'm here to empower women that want to be women. Hey, Sam. I am dog, and I love you for it. Does this make sense? Am I talking to anybody who's with me? I also stopped cursing. Give that a try. If you've been around other masculine women and you want to try something different, give that a try. Stop cursing. Stop using words that prevent you from saying exactly how you feel. You'll see I think that women's health is much deeper than just food and exercise. I think it really starts in your mind, because women have very powerful consciousnesses. We receive guilt and shame, and we internalize that, and we make it our mantra. We bottle it up. We try to fix it. Fixers, no. No more being a fixer. Accept what the world is and go where you are welcomed. And that's what I learned, sis. Accept what the world is, go where you're welcomed, and do your best to improve, starting at where you are. Start with yourself. Can you accept yourself for who you truly want to be? And from there, you can actually make a difference, because you accept and love yourself for all parts of yourself. You guys don't know how hard it was for me to be this. To be this. I showed this to one of my closest friends that I used to have, and it repulsed her. I showed this to other women in my life that I respected, and I've been rejected by them. So when you being your best self can create that much tension, that shows you how powerful it is to really own who you really are. But there are other people out there that'll love you for it. And I'm not saying, like, if you don't act like me, I don't like you. Like, no, that's not true. And I'm not saying I'm a stick in the mud or anything like that. I can have fun. Okay, I party, I drink, I do all this fun stuff, whatever. But my value doesn't come from the ability to connect with old people in my life. It comes with my ability to connect with people that resonate with my energy and that can accept me for who I am, because I accept everybody for who they are. You know, I'm like, that's you. I don't have to like you to be seen as a good person or not. I have to like me. If they make me feel like I have to be a different person, I won't be around them. There's nothing wrong with that. If they infringe on my fitness goals, I won't talk to them anymore. Period. I just won't be around them, and I'll feel no guilt around that. Y'all value company more than quality. And I used to value company more than I valued quality as well. Don't feel like you're alone in this, okay? I used to value being seen as, you're doing such a good job, you're working so hard. I don't want to work so hard. I just want to make sure the job's done and it looks good. And I feel good at the end of the day. I'm no longer sacrificing my life for the applause of others. It's just not in it. It's not working. It's not working for me. And I don't think it's working for a lot of women. Your softness, your need for rest, your desire to relax does not make you broken, honey. It makes you normal. It's true. Oh, I love the name, Deanna. That's so Deanna. I love that. So yeah, it was really hard for me to accept this. But now it's my favorite part of myself. Taking a walk right now. I swear coffee is always on time. Yes, you know it. But I'm gonna go and work out. If you want to see my outfit, y'all, I know y'all enjoy it. I've also invested in my little bed. Like I just feel like a princess. My little day bed twin size mattress, because you know ain't nobody sleeping over at my house. This is my workout outfit. Bonzo's right there. He's being so cute. This is the outfit. I don't have my, can you tell I'm short? I am a short, sassy woman, and I don't fight at all. It's just me and my French bulldog in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I refuse to be anything but a glamorous fitness influencer. And it is what it is. This is my declaration. Listen to my squeaky floors. I love it, and I love me. I love me, and I want you guys to love yourself for who you are too. There's no point in existing if you can't love everything that you are. You know? Regardless of what you've been through, if you desire a life of luxury, you desire it. Stop trying to ignore it. If you desire to be seen as a classy woman, then be a classy woman. But don't come on my page telling me that I can't be everything that I am, because it's not who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to learn from me, I'll teach you. Y'all need to learn respect. Can you tell I've been disrespected these days? Anyway. I'm gonna go work out, besties. Gilby, you got me another one. I know you're speaking to women right now, but I definitely need to hear this. I love that. You are my spiritual guru in the main. Oh, I love it. I would love to see a workout routine, especially glute exercises. Oh, I love that. I have that available on embodybody.com, baby. When you decide to start working out for yourself, people show their true colors. I notice people who aren't ready to improve will work double time to convince you to stay in the same place they are. Oof. But when you make it easy, they're like, you're not working hard enough. You're not working hard enough. Because I saw this one video of this girl that said that she only ate broccoli with no salt
and carrots, and that's how she lost the weight, and that's the only way she keeps it off. Why aren't you doing that? How dare you have well-seasoned food and only go on a walk for your workout? And you're losing so much weight and glowing and looking gorgeous. I'm sorry, but I'm just not whoever you're talking about. And you know, she might be happy that way, but that's just not what makes me. You have to do what makes you on fire. Boobies, sorry. Sometimes you just forget what makes people go crazy. I'm looking at my dog's ears. Okay, I'm gonna go, lovelies. Have a good day. Stay classy and sassy. Period. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about? I'll take a couple more comments. Is anybody with me? Is anybody with me? Together we strike. Period. I love it. I was so concerned about having a girl gang, but I wasn't concerned about having the right ones. There's a vetting process that I feel like a lot of women feel bad about implementing within their friend group and in their community. And it's because they probably didn't have one. That was me. I didn't have one. I was like, I'll take anybody, just please. Since I just like anybody, I don't care. I'm so alone. No, it's okay. It's okay. Should you try to balance the masculine and feminine, do you think? If so, how? Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's all about which one you want to dominate and what times you need to use them. Oh, there's two cardinals outside. I live by a forest and I get to see these beautiful trees and there's so much nature outside and I love it. You see Bonzo. But the way to balance it is to just know which one you genuinely desire to be in. And once you start to practice, they're like, oh, femininity is so much more than getting dressed and doing this, that, and the other. Well, okay, master that and watch what happens. Watch what happens when you master that. It is more than that. It's more than that after you master it. Can you master showing up for yourself it's now they're trying to put in their propaganda and femininity too. Oh, it's so much more than makeup and clothes. Yeah, after you master it, it is so much more than that. Why? Because you doing that will send so many people running towards you, attacking you, saying, who do you think you are? You have to master that, master your health, master your look, and then when you're all by yourself, you'd understand the masculine. Okay, let's talk about masculinity. This is very spiritual, so this might go over a lot of people's heads. But masculine energy, what that is, it builds a container for you, okay? It builds a container for you to be in your feminine. Think of masculinity as the house, think of femininity as the furniture and the decorations and the people and the events that happen within it. So your masculine container is necessary. I've learned this from the Universe Guru, which is an amazing YouTuber. I recommend everybody that has any wounded feminine energy to go and watch. Your masculine energy is supposed to set you up. The masculine energy is the thing that creates the workout routine. Your feminine energy is you being able to follow it and have fun within it. Okay? The masculine energy is you meal prepping and setting a day to meal prep. Like, we're gonna meal prep. It's the rules, it's the discipline. And the femininity is allowing that discipline to be almost ritualistic. To be like, it's the because behind it's the why. It's the why. I'm doing this because it serves me and because it gives me joy. It's the process based. But the masculine container is because it understands that the consistency produces the end result. feminine energy is enjoying the process to get there. I hope this makes sense. So masculine energy is the calendar, okay? Masculine energy is time, the hours, okay? Feminine energy is making time and the hours and the days mean something. Why do you think for certain holidays women decorate? It's a very feminine, women get to bring forth their creativity. You get to create. It is the creation. Masculinity creates the structure, femininity creates within it. Does this make sense? So femininity is existing. It's being able to enjoy the things that man made. It's a man's world, it really is, but the man's world was made for the women to enjoy it. Think about it. They do everything for your boss, to be frank, so that we can be comfortable. When you start accepting that, the world just feels like your playground. Oh, they built a house so that we can have comfort. Houses create comfort. A man built this so that a woman could enjoy it. And so that a man can provide eventually for that woman to enjoy it. And you know, I understand that might not be for everybody. That's not everybody's life, but that's the life I want. And that's how we're going to understand how things got to the point that I got here. That's what happened. How would you recommend balancing masculine and feminine energy? I would recommend you leaning more into the one that you know you haven't been using the most. And usually women are over masculine. And when you start to go into your feminine, you'll feel extremely uncomfortable. And I understand that. I understand it a lot, okay? Again, don't listen whenever they try to make you think that being feminine, look, it's so much more than the self-care and the da-da-da. It is. It's so much more after you master it. So to balance it, I challenge you to create a masculine container that allows you to express your femininity. That masculine container is making time to do your makeup, to set a cute gym outfit. I used to be so against cute gym outfits. You're gonna see the evolution of me, and I'm exposing myself, my lessons I've learned. I've made mistakes. I know. You did too. That's why we're here. We're here to live and learn, and I'm just gonna use my pitfalls as examples of me being tired, of me being confused, setting up a time for you to, wear the cute gym outfit, okay? To do a little bit of makeup before you go, to do your eyebrows and maybe some mascara and not thinking that it's too much, not judging yourself for wanting to present everywhere you go. Present. Show the world who you think you are. And once you have an idea, take that time to understand that people perceive you based off your looks first. They do. They do. Don't be mad about it. Use it to your advantage. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Ashley. I love the message. Team Princess. Team Princess all day. It serves you. This is fitness. Women's fitness is so much more than the gym and the food. It really is. Use that masculine energy of yours, which is your ability to get things done and your ability to ignore your emotions, to give your space to feel your emotions. We don't talk about that though. That's what we don't talk about. That's what we don't talk about. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Any other questions? It's about to rain. Allow yourself to be soft and laugh. Can you laugh? When's the last time you really laughed? When's the last time you've been outside and just been outside and let yourself be seen and you played the character of random women walking down the street and not cared about how people perceived you and just lived and just, the juiciness of you just being a lady It's just is it not? There's so much joy in that. There's so much joy in just being a girl. I'm just a woman, some random woman. Like, I love that. People don't know who I am. Yeah, I might have this internet following, but I am not famous by any means. No one knows who I am. So I'm just like, yeah, random pretty lady. I did my makeup. I'm looking cute. I got a special sway to my hips. Play your role as special lady, and then feel safe that way. Have protection, but feel safe. We also made it to where we think we're unsafe in this world. The woman is protected. You have to start believing differently. I know the media tries to scare you into thinking it's not safe for a lady. Yeah, that's exactly what they want you to do. They want to destroy your femininity and make you fearful for being soft. You're not soft. It's so silly. How do you deal with haters at the gym? I don't really have haters at the gym. I mean, like, women will look at me, but then I just smile back, or I'll say, oh my gosh, I absolutely love your top. It is so pretty. You look gorgeous today. You look so pretty. Do you usually work out at 2 o'clock? You're gorgeous. Compliment them. Because usually women they've never seen a pretty woman in their life. Let's be real. They've never seen a woman glow in the presence of men. They're used to women cowering and feeling scared. I'm like, I'm in the gym like this. The entire time. Is it annoying? To so many women, it is annoying. I only get hate from women. Can I also say this? I only get hate from women. And I'm tired of living my life for other women. They're like, are you really living your life for men? Like, not particularly, but living for women doesn't really work out either. So I'm just gonna live for my joy. And I like to laugh and be cute. And so that's what I'll do. Tell me this, is that also not true for you? The only hate I've ever received was from other women. I've never received hate from men. Men tend to not hate. I mean, I have, don't get me wrong, but it's insecure men. It's men that feel insulted by my ability to love myself because they don't love themselves. But when I walk in the gym, I see myself in the mirror and I like to tell myself, I'm like, look at this beautiful woman. I would love to be her friend. I would love to be her friend. I would take her out. I would love to go shopping with her. She looks like a great time. She looks like she's got a beautiful head on her shoulders. She looks smart. She looks intelligent. She looks like she knows what she's doing. She's here to take care of herself. That's me when I see myself in the mirror in the gym and I walk towards myself as I go grab my weights and do my workout and laugh at my music. And when I dance and I wiggle, I'm like, that woman looks so full of joy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But that's me. And I grew into that woman and I respect that woman. I know she's been through a lot. And I really wouldn't care otherwise about how anybody else sees her because I know her story and I'm proud of her for it. I'm proud of the way she decides to show up every day regardless of all the things that she's seen in her past. Period. And if you don't start seeing yourself like that, even in your becoming, you need to see yourself in your becoming. Now I am that. Now I've embodied it. Now I just accept it. This is what you're going to get. You're going to get a whole lot of this. And I love it. And if you don't, then too bad, girl. Pick another gym. I'm staying with this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying with this one. Could care less. Could not care less. Could not care less. Ah! Anyway, just had to say that. I actually wanted to ask you a question. I find myself wanting to spend all my time learning languages and then at other times produce music. I usually split my time. I have had a hard time choosing one I should choose for my career. I choose music, but there is no part of me, but there is a part of me that always wanted to spend more time with languages. Is that weird? It's not weird. It's not weird. Just know it's not weird. I don't know which one you're gonna choose, bestie, but it's not weird. Gym anxiety, specifically in the weight section. How/have you overcame it? Basically, you have to rip the Band-Aid off. Like, what's the worst case scenario? have an expectation and meet it. My expectation, oh, have no expectation. No, have an expectation. I said best case scenario is that I walk up to the gym weight section, I pick up the 10-pound weights, I hold them in my hands, I step away, and then I walk to the bench, and then if I find the bench, I'll do the exercise. And that is the best case scenario. It doesn't sound that bad when you think it all the way through. I don't know what you're thinking, bestie. But that's the best case scenario. That's like the best case scenario. So I just assume that. And I walk up and I find the 10. I'm like, okay, this is great. This is going according to plan. I got the 10 pounds, got 2 of them. Great. Next step, best case scenario is bench. All right, let's find the bench. Walk to the bench. Perfect. Now I can do my exercise. I do my exercise. Wow, the best case scenario just happened. Y'all, you can't put these things on pedestals. I love your energy. Thank you. I love your personality of how you present yourself. I feel like I'm capable of putting myself out there, but then close myself off and become antisocial. How would you success changing that? You just have to practice it. Practice at home until you feel okay with giving her a spin. This is maturing. This is now that you know who you are. If you know who you are, it's up to yourself to die or to live. And a lot of people choose to die because they're scared of how it's going to be received. And the world is used to this one version of themselves that was them before they had their awakening of who they really are. I've had my awakening. I've established myself before my awakening. I could choose to continue to act the way that I was whenever I built it, or I could decide, hey, that's not me anymore. I've grown up. This is the real me. And say, whoever disagrees with me, they can go bite it. Kidding. What advice would you give me for choosing a career? I have no career advice. Pray about it. And I know no one wants to hear that, but like make a couple plans and whatever the best one is, it wins. You're talking to somebody that's literally in the middle of changing your career as well. So I relate to this. I don't know if this energy is for a lot of people, but yeah. How do you deal with random people / men trying to help you in the gym, especially if you're still a bit new? There was a man that approached me in the gym and it was unsolicited, I'd be like, thank you so much for the advice. I'm new to the gym and I'm still learning. And even though your advice is really appreciated, I like to learn things the hard way. So if I injure myself, I sign that waiver, baby. I did. I signed that waiver. And I'll take full blame. I don't want to put it on you. So thank you. But I would much rather just work out by myself today. Thank you so much, and I genuinely appreciate it. And that's what I would say. And I wouldn't feel bad about it. Because, yeah, I stated my case. That's what I would do. That's what I would say. Like, I appreciate this advice, but I love learning things the hard way. I would rather injure myself, sir. So just let me do it. I will learn my lessons the hard way. Make them leave you alone. I'm gonna go. I love you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.